Good afternoon. I'd like to start with a short story about a seemingly successful restaurant that ultimately went out of business. But why did they go under? Many reasons, such as slow service, bad customer service, high prices, etc. If you're saying to yourself right now, if it was that bad, how did they not see this coming? Simple. They don't listen to their customers. How can this be done? Another simple answer: monitoring reviews and doing something about it. Businesses live and die by their reviews, and while positive review can boost business, a negative review, or many, can definitely drag one down, especially if not managed. So, a little bit about us. Our team's consulting company is Extreme Consulting Company. This company was founded by the owners of a local restaurant and food truck business who found their success by managing their reviews. We believe that as a business owner, you will live and potentially die by your reviews. We saw a need in the community and decided that we wanted to share our successes and help other businesses achieve greater success. Our love for our community, customers, food, and reputation made us realize that this is our next big venture. Established in 2021, our company took flight and successfully helped over 200 restaurants in Georgia increase their ratings by upwards of 20% in the first quarter of working with Extreme Consulting Co. We believe in every negative review, we can find a positive or alternative way to turn things around. Who am I? My name is Tristan Moore. As the Human Resources Manager for Extreme Consulting Company, I can attest to their rapid growth and success in providing consultation and improvement plans to many various small and mid to large size restaurants in the state of Georgia. Our founders' drive and motivation in their own business and their choice to help other businesses achieve greatness is exactly the hands-on consulting we strive to provide. We encourage all of our prospective customers to look into our past and evaluate our success, because we know that if you believe, we can achieve together. My personal experience in working for Extreme Consulting Company comes after a 10-year stint of doing consulting of my own. My passion for providing exceptional customer service while working hands-on with clients to improve their business shows in the results. One of my favorite parts about consulting is that through our communication with our clients, their clients, and vendors, we can improve the restaurant's image as well as listen to the community and those we cater to. And how does all of this affect you and your restaurant? There are several major areas that almost every restaurant can improve on: their image, communication, and customer service. No restaurant wants to be average. So how do we get you to stand out against your competitors and others in the community? At Extreme Consulting Company, our consultation expertise and direct hands-on experience will be sure to make you crush your competitors. So who is Petros and their local competitors? I recently reviewed a restaurant named Petros, which is a small town diner type style restaurant that has been in business since about 1979. While they're mostly known for their large Italian menu, they also have just about everything you can think of. Anything from Italian to Greek to American variety. So with such a large selection to choose from, they've been a local favorite for many years. With their location right off the highway and other restaurants more than a few miles down the road, they have learned to capitalize on their area. Petros' most popular dishes include their homemade pizza, lasagna, and spaghetti with meatballs. While there is only one other Italian restaurant located nearby, Zorba's, which is currently superior in reviews than Petros. Zorba and Petros both offer the large Italian menu, and they're similar in a way that they actually both offer the Greek and American style as well. In addition to that, both are well known for their lasagna and pizza. While Zorba's menu does have a much larger price tag associated with it, based on the reviews, the food is well worth it. Another competitor, located approximately halfway between Zorba's and Petros, is Nana's Place, which caters to a more traditional American cuisine versus the Greek or Italian. But Nana's is another local favorite, as their cooking caters to the home style Southern feel, so they are not to disappoint. Similar to Zorba's and Petros, Nana's Place has an outdated interior and guest facilities, but the food makes up for any distaste there. So what are Petros' strengths? Well, based on recent reviews, Petro's strengths lie in their lasagna, their fresh cooked food, and the knowledgeable waitstaff. As you can see, one review indicated that they took their granddaughter there, they had lasagna and salad, ranch dressing was amazing, and that each time they go there, they have to get lasagna. That was a 5-star review. Another 5-star review indicated that the food is always freshly cooked, the servings are generous, and usually enough for a second meal. So that's something to say, Petros. Another 5-star review for Petros. It regarded everything you can think of. The clean building for an older facility, reasonable prices, great servers listening to what the customer's saying, and steering them in the right direction towards what tastes great. In this case, it was the veal marsala. While Petros is doing some things right, various other recent reviews have shown another side to customer satisfaction, such as long wait times for no apparent reason, additional fees on top of regular services, and cutting corners when it comes to quality of food being used in their meals. One 3-star review indicated they had to wait 20 minutes for a table. The hostess was not friendly, there were plenty of tables available, and they even had to ask a waitress to wait on them. So that is definitely a weakness we can see in Petro's service and customer satisfaction. Another thing is they charged a 7% fee to use a credit card on top of the meal, the tip, and any other taxes and fees that were looped in. So the manager actually would not listen to the customer when he was explaining why he had never seen this before, or where this came from, or how it helped the customer or the business. So that's definitely something else Petros needs to take into consideration. Another weakness pointed out during my review search indicated that the quality of food being presented by Petros has significantly declined year over year. So, for example, this 3-star review indicated that they had originally loved going to Petros and they always paid extra attention to the food quality. However, over recent years, they've noticed that things such as the mozzarella cheese does not taste authentic. So things like that, those are little things that Petros could be doing to turn their business around. So why is this information important to you? When looking at Petros and what they're doing that's upsetting their customers, we can use that information to improve their business strategy and create a plan. When you look at Zorba's and what they're doing to make things right for customers, they seem to understand that they need to listen to the customers in order to turn things around. For example, a 5-star review listed on this slide shows that the waitress actually brought the wrong tea because someone had mixed unsweetened and sweet tea up. The manager immediately went out, went back over to the table, apologized, and even offered to give them a free dessert. So not that you have to offer free things to get a 5-star review, but it's important to recognize that doing the right thing is going to turn things around for you. So how does that benefit you? It shows that by being proactive and listening to a customer review, a restaurant can actually get ahead of the game and eliminate as much room for error as possible. With that being said, I'm going to move into discussing the recommendations part of our business plan and strategy that provides each client of ours with specific goals to achieve success. While not every customer will be 100% satisfied, every review provides us the opportunity to capitalize on how to better transform the business. Just like anything else nowadays, we cannot, however, control what people put on the internet. All we can do is use that as an opportunity to improve. Let us first examine the opportunities that we recommend Petros use to easily and immediately improve their service to their customers. 1. Listen to the people who are buying the food. Going back to the customer who indicated that they loved Petros, but recently that quality of mozzarella seemed to have gone downhill, it's in Petros' best interest to take the simple step of buying a higher quality cheese to keep a previously returning customer happy. 2nd, take time to greet the customers. This review actually shows that customers are happy when owners and/or management make time to go out of their way and connect with the customer to ensure they are getting everything they can to make the dining experience great for that customer. The review said, Good Italian food, quiet place compared to other restaurants in town, and the owner makes time to greet customers. That's actually a review about Petros. So something as simple as that, you could do so much better. Make it for every customer. Give them that executive level experience of meeting the owner and being hands-on. And our last immediate recommendation for Petros, because they're known for their large servings and good prices, let's consider the previous review discussed with the additional merchant fees added onto the final bill. A 7% merchant fee to use a credit card is excessive. We would recommend that Petros cover at least half of that fee, if not the whole fee, to ensure that customers are not surprised by the additional fee at the end of the meal. In addition, using additional signage to ensure the customers are fully aware of what they're going to have included in their check would be a great recommendation. Rather than looking at what Petros' opportunities to improve are, let's look at what they must do in order to prevent future loss of business. 1. Eliminate any staff that's holding them back. A few reviews indicated that hostesses were not friendly or wait staff were not on point. One indicated, "We did not have a good waitress. I'm told she's been there since the place opened and everyone loves her, but she's slow and forgetful." Petros needs staff that are eager and ready to please every customer that walks through the door. Second, Petros must stop cutting quarters. Multiple reviews alluded to the food tasting less home-cooked and more processed or frozen. In order to stand out among competitors and get returning customers, they desperately need to look into reviews like these ones. Since fresh foods are most always more expensive than processed, Petros should look at reducing portion sizes slightly because they're known for their large portion sizes, but reduce it slightly so they can save a little bit of money and use that money to get the higher quality products to cook with instead of those processed foods. One review indicated, "We went there last night, it was processed. The chicken was processed more than anything, just not an original chicken breast. Cheese sticks were a bit pricey. There was time when the food was better quality and the prices were more in line. Food has really went downhill, it appears." They indicated they've seen other reviews similar to this, and their last sentence said, "I hope the owner reads this and makes changes to get the food back to the way it used to be, or business will suffer." So that tells you right there that your business will suffer if you do not make these must-have changes today. And our last immediate must-do recommendation for Petros is that they make the customer a bigger priority. As soon as the customer enters the facility, they should be greeted by a staff member and seated promptly. Long waits increase customer dissatisfaction from the start, and they can actually dictate the way they view their entire experience at the restaurant. Another review indicated, "I usually love this place. We went there for lunch and were immediately seated." That's awesome. But then they indicated that they sat there for 20 minutes with more than 3 different waitresses looking at them, never offered to take their order for drinks. There was not a crowd in there. There were not a lot of people. And eventually, they just got up and walked out. So that is a must do, or you will suffer the consequences of losing those customers that are coming in who love the place, but are now experiencing something completely different. In here, we see our SWOT analysis. It goes over the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats that we just discussed, but this is going to give you a quicker version of that and be able to reference this after the presentation. In conclusion, it's easy to see there are both complicated and simple steps to improving a business. Whether they're taken into consideration is up to the owners or management, but researching customer reviews is a must for every business, as no business is perfect. And what better way to improve your business than by actively listening to your customers? Reviews should be managed on a weekly basis to ensure every new review is taken into consideration. This is not a passive plan, but one that requires active engagement. By simply listening to those who are dining at your restaurant, you can strengthen your position against your competitors and encourage more people to dine at your restaurant. I certainly have enjoyed the opportunity to help Petros manage their reviews and provide recommendations to assist in the improvement of the restaurant's image, communication, and customer service. Our contact information for Extreme Consulting Company can be found on the slide below, 770-341-5692, and our email is extremeconsultingco@gmail.com. Please feel free to visit our website as well, extremeconsultingco.com, where you can find more information about us and what we do. And for everyone attending today, we will also have a promotional item that we will be giving away to you as you exit, which is our company t-shirt. I would like to thank you again for your time, and please do not hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or comments.